My top tip is when you go to the supermarket, make sure that you don't buy any convenience foods, and always remember to look at the fresh food section. And it's especially useful to go at the end of the day as well, because that's when often foods are much cheaper.
Make sure when you go to the laundrette or you use your washing machine that you use a full load, so you're not wasting money, or you could even double up with your flatmates to all use the same washing machine and save money that way.
My advice to save money is to use the bus passes. If you're staying away from the university, then I would highly recommend to use the student bus passes, because you can travel across the Manchester in a very cheap price.
Another top tip for saving money at university is only eat out when there's deals on, such as 20% off or buy one get one free.
Find your cheapest local supermarket by using mysupermarket.co.uk.
My top tip for saving money: we can appreciate that going to gigs and concerts can be really expensive, so I would highly recommend for you to check out the university or the Salford Council or Manchester Council website, who will advertise their free events for you to attend.
Nights out at university can be really expensive. Save money by just having a house party or having a few friends around rather than on a big night out.
To save money, you should use VoIP services like Skype instead of using international minutes from carriers.
For you to save loads of money, I suggest get the NUS card on nus.org.uk. This is where you can actually save yourself loads of money on trips to London, shopping, anything really.
What I do, I have 3 bank accounts. I've got my rent account in which I keep enough money to pay my direct debit every 3 months. I've got my shopping account in which I put about 300 quid every first of the month. Any leftover from my shopping account at the end of the month, I transfer it to my savings account. So that way I can pay my rent on time. I can budget my money properly, and I have enough money saved to buy textbooks and go on holidays.
My other top tip is don't go to the supermarket when you're hungry, because you're bound to spend more money if you do that.
When you get your student loan, tell your parents to take all your money out and then only give you a certain amount of money per month, so that you can budget your money easily and efficiently, and you're not spending all your money at one go at the beginning of the year.
Make sure that you check your bank account regularly, either online or going into the bank, to make sure that you have an idea how much money you've got left, and to make sure that you don't spend your student loan as soon as you start, and that you've got enough money to keep you until your next instalment.
Another way to save money is to use Skype to call back to your home. If you are an international student and if you are calling back to your country, then use Skype to call. You'll really save a lot of your money.
My top tip would be take a packed lunch to university instead of spending money on expensive food.
Well, one of my tips is avoid contracts if at all possible. For example, by phone, use pay-as-you-go. Contracts can tie you in for 18 months, not a good idea if you're trying to control your expenditure. The same kind of thing goes for TV. Avoid satellite subscriptions, which are just Freeview. Again, it's a lot cheaper and you save yourself money in the long run.
Price comparison websites are really useful. Check them regularly to save a lot of money.
My top tip would be to walk to university whenever you can. You'll save an absolute fortune on public transport costs.
Get a 16 to 25 rail card. You'll save a third on all your annual fares, and it also gives you discounts into places like restaurants and theatres and cinemas.
I would recommend that you don't bring a car to university, for simple reasons that it can cost an awful lot. Not only do you have to think about the cost of insurance, road tax and petrol, you've got to think about the cost of paying to park it at university.
Budgeting is absolutely vital for students, and keeping simple records with pen and paper or an Excel spreadsheet or doing it on your iPhone, it doesn't matter. Keeping a record is really important, and it will help you a lot.
Don't eat fast food after going on a night out. Eat cereal or toast instead.